we finally got to see the freaking trailer for Fantastic Four: The First Steps. Man, oh man, we got a little itty bitty peek at Galactus, kind of a back of the head shot peering over Manhattan. It, of course, is set in the 1960s, and we got to see a lot of cool, like the car, the Fantastic Four vehicle. I thought that was pretty badass, and I loved the dynamic between all of the characters during the trailer because you really got to see each of them, their personalities throughout the entire thing,
Yeah.
like Johnny being young and goofy as shit. And then obviously Pedro and Vanessa being the apparently guardian figures of the entire crew. And then I also loved how Thing was cooking because of the actor Eben being on the bear too. And I don't know if Thing is a cook or whatever in the comic books or his character type, but I just love how that was kind of a little connection too because of the popularity of the bear. But yeah, overall, I really enjoyed the trailer. I think it was what a lot of people wanted, and I love how they promoted it with the trailer launch date with
Yeah.
them being at a shuttle launch. I thought that was super badass. Marvel and Kevin Feige and everybody at the team was definitely putting their heads together and coming up with great marketing schemes for this film, and I think it's going to do great.
Oh, I agreed. Agree. I mean, look, this is probably the most intricate, full-on marketing push for a Marvel film that we've seen in a very long time, which says to me they're very excited about this film because to put in that much effort to stage this live launch of the trailer and you do it from a NASA facility and you have all the stars there to do it live, that's saying we are full in on this movie. We are all go. And that's a good sign. I like you. I love the look of it. Kudos to the production designer because to pull off retro '60s and futuristic and make it just blend so perfectly, like you feel like you're in the '60s and you also feel like you're in the future. And that is brilliant how they pulled that off. We know we're going to see the Fantastic Car fly at some point. We saw it driving in the trailer, but it will fly at some point, which is really cool. Yeah, I'm right there with you. I just like everything. And this is, and I know that overall, I will say this about 85% of what I saw anyway to response to the thing was positive. But you
Mm-hmm.
had some naysayers. You had some people. Listen, pick up a comic book, especially an older comic book. This is the single most accurate comic book look of the thing that we have ever seen on screen. It's perfect. It looks exactly like Jack Kirby drew him with the big brow, short, stocky, rough, grainy rock, not smooth, polished rock. It's perfect. So shut the fuck up, all you haters out there. This is how Thing is supposed to look. And I can't wait to see him in action. Because, I just have a feeling at some point that suit is coming off and it's clobbering time and you're going to see him like full on go. And I can't wait for that. What I was a little kind of like, is this intentional? Why did we not? We saw everybody use their powers except Reed.
Mm-hmm.
Why didn't we see Reed stretch? What's up with that? Why didn't we get a little glimpse of that? We also did not see a couple of other things. We did not see either of the Silver Surfers. We know both are in there. And we also did not see the kids. We know that Frankie is definitely in it. I don't know if the daughter is too, but we know that Frankie is in it. Franklin. But he's called Frankie, guys. We know he's in it. So, I mean, Vanessa Kirby has hinted over and over and over again that she is a mom in the movie. So I don't know if she was supposed to, but she has. And so we know Franklin is in it. We didn't get to see him either. So this was a beautiful tease and didn't give away too much, which I love. That's what you should do on a first trailer, right? You don't want the whole movie spoiled for you. Just enough of Galactus to get you excited. You see how big he is, and all. Woo! I'm so in on this, man.
Yeah, with all the lore behind the characters in the comic books, I feel like you can't give too much away, that's for sure. I mean,
Yeah.
we've done multiple iterations of Fantastic Four before in the past. So I feel like even though they're introducing these new concepts that we haven't seen before, they have to do them sparingly to where like it's not too much too quick and it just falls into a file or a fireball of flame. So we want to make sure everything is executed properly, and I think that's what everybody at the Marvel team is doing. And yeah, I'm glad I picked this one on my
You
box
did.
office draft. I'm very excited about it. So it's going to be very cool, and I love the first trailer. So yeah, definitely one of the most anticipated movies of 2025.